Hello class, my web quest is about life science for grades 6 to 7. My web quest will introduce students to life science. They will explore 4 different types of plants and the type of soil, weather, and seeds they need to grow properly. During this assignment, students will investigate the concepts mentioned above. By doing this project, students will learn how to use their creativity and imagination. They will learn how to gather information to develop a hypothesis, data, communicate results, and learn about the different plants in the 4 different countries that will be provided to them, such as Africa, China, Brazil, and Mexico. They will use the internet to navigate the different plants chosen and investigate which country grows healthier plants, which needs more soil, sun, and water in order to grow. They will also be given sites to watch videos on these plants. This is where the imagination will come in place. They will travel through the internet to find their answers. At the end of this project, they will come together and put together a presentation about what they learned about the assignment. Um, Let me just give you a tour guide through my web quest here. On this left hand side, I use different navigational tools where the students will be able to um, click on, and it'll take them directly to the site to help them with to find the answers for their project. Um, then we'll go into the task. The task I kind of did into a PowerPoint just to bring them a little bit more interest into the presentation. Um, that way students don't lose interest in what they're doing and won't sidetrack. Um, so here's my task. Basically what it is, they're going to be in different groups. They're all going to investigate on how to grow tomatoes in these 4 different countries. Um, I put insert pictures that way they could kind of see the process of what they're going to be looking for. And then we're going to go into the process. I gave them links to every different country and how to grow tomatoes in that country, so make it a little bit easier for them. I provided them with questions, 3 different kinds of graphs which I did myself, and give them kind of ideas of what to do in order to accomplish that task. And then we go in the rubrics. What I wanted to do different with the rubrics was have them actually grade the students, make it a little bit fun for them. That way they don't feel pressured or intimidated by the teacher when she's grading them. I also made it reader friendly. That way they could understand everything they're going to be looking for. Then we go into the conclusion. The conclusion, I kind of do the overall of my lesson plan, how the teachers are going to do the assignment, how long it's going to take for them to do, what I would do basically if I was teaching this lesson. And then we go to the teacher's page, which I kind of go into detail more into how she's going to be teaching the classroom, what guidelines she's going to be using, what ideas she could use to switch it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to read really quick your task. What basically it is develop a time in the school year to teach students this life science lesson plan. You will approximately need 1.5 months before doing this lesson plan. You will need to think outside the box in order to achieve this assignment. Why? Because you will lose the students' interest after 15-20 minutes because they will start zoning off. This will happen if the lesson is given from a textbook or a test. This lesson is successful when materials such as computers and internet access PowerPoint presentations from the teacher instead of verbal information, videos on the topic, field trips, hand-on projects. Switch it up. Don't be afraid. Have some fun. Once you have taught the students the fundamentals of this lesson, you have built on something they already know. But before you teach someone something, you need to build on what you know. That way the students will get a good sense of knowledge. Basically what that means is you need to learn yourself what you're going to be teaching the students. That way you could find